Hey, you guys. So this is Urban Philly Foodies in. It's me and Meek, Steffi and Meek out here. We're at Taste. That's what it's called. Taste. It's a cheesesteak bar, and yeah, it's packed in here. So we're sitting here having a couple of beers in the bar waiting for our cheesesteaks. Meek got a beef cheesesteak, and me, myself, Steffi, I ordered the jerk chicken cheesesteak. So that sounds interesting. As you can hear, it's very loud in this cheesesteak bar here at Taste on 18th and JFK Boulevard. But once we get our cheesesteaks, we're going to eat in the outside area and give you a full commentary on what's going down with this place, how it tastes, the service, the atmosphere, and la-di-da-da. So we'll be coming back to you soon. And yeah, can't wait. Anything to say right now while we're in this bar?
This joint is ghetto. It's like going
It's kind of semi-ghetto.
semi, but overall, we'll test it out when we eat these cheesesteaks. We'll see.
Okay. It's not even some. It's light ghetto. This is light ghetto. Light. Okay. Talk to you soon. All right, so there wasn't enough room in the bar, there were some seats that started opening up, but it just felt really cramped in this bar. It's not as big as it seems on like the Instagram posts. And so we came outside. They have a front deck area where you can sit and eat. And luckily for us, in November, the weather is gorgeous. And we can like be comfortable out here and eat our cheesesteaks from Taste. I'm just gonna go first. I already got the phone in my hand. So I got the jerk chicken cheesesteak, and Meek got the regular beef cheesesteak. Now with inflation and everything, we couldn't afford to get the oxtail. If Kiki was here with us, we would have made her buy the oxtail, right? We would have cut these in threes and did our little tasting. It's just me and Meek here. Now the beef, I agree with you, Meek. I think the beef cheesesteak is kind of mediocre. What I do like about it is that they went ahead and just put the mayo and all the stuff already on the cheesesteak. I hate. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. Yeah, we're live out here and downtown, 18th and JFK, and they think they're in Bangkok with these motorcycles. But anyway, I agree with me. It's mediocre at best. Some of these cheesesteak places, especially the tourist ones, like they so fast moving or whatever, they won't even put the mayo on your bread or nothing, which I do not like. I like the mayo put on my bread. Then put the cheesesteak in hot with the cheese in it and da-da-da-da, whatever other toppings you got coming. So they do that here because this is a local spot. This is not a tourist spot. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. So
How many pretzels?
Oh, for the beef? For this beef cheesesteak, I'm going to say out of 5 pretzels. No. I'm saying out of 5 pretzels, I would give it a 3. It's alright. I do prefer. I'm still eating my cheesesteak. Sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 9 a.m. I do prefer this jerk chicken one. It doesn't taste. I'm not tasting the flavor of the jerk. I've had jerk chicken before. I've had it made by Caribbean friends. I know what the flavor is supposed to taste like. I don't really taste that much. I taste some seasoning on it, but I wouldn't say it was Caribbean seasoning. There's some kind of seasoning on it, and it's not bad. I'm not a big chicken cheesesteak fan. It's not a steak. It's not a cheesesteak, but whatever. We wanted to try it because it said it had the jerk chicken flavor. A little disappointed in that, but I think it tastes better than this mediocre, beef cheesesteak. So I'm gonna give it at least 3.5 pretzels. It's a little bit more than I ate. Okay. Now, what you gotta say, Meek? Because I got other stuff to say, but I'm gonna let you interject.
Yes, y'all. Beat y'all. And you don't stop. It's like, no, let me stop. But anyway, cheesesteak. Now, I done had many cheesesteaks. I've had Pat's cheesesteaks, Geno's cheesesteaks, Phillips cheesesteaks. That's on Passyunk Ave. And your average Poppy store cheesesteaks. Also, shout out to Max's cheesesteaks on Erie Ave. But by far, out of all of the cheesesteak places I've had, I would prefer a Poppy store cheesesteak over this cheesesteak, this beef cheesesteak. The reason I say that is because the flavors to me just wasn't there. It just tastes like steakum.
I don't know that far.
I would say that. Steakum with onions and peppers. Like they sauced it up a little bit. So for me, I would give it 1.5 pretzels, maybe 2 pretzels. Maybe 2. All right, maybe I might be exaggerating. Maybe just 2 pretzels. So 2 pretzels is all right,
No, that kind of sucks.
It kind of sucks?
Yeah, all right is number 3.
Okay, well.
Get it together.
It kind of sucks then. To me, because all the cheesesteaks I've had before, and this one in particular.
Talk about the atmosphere, the ambiance, whatever.
Oh.
You said it was ghetto.
No, I take that back. It wasn't ghetto. It was just like the first glance of everybody in there. It was a little overwhelming. It was a lot of people crammed up in this one spot. So I think that kind of threw me off a little bit when we walked in. Steffi over here tripping, talking about the hookah they brought out here. It stank. Oh my gosh. Whew. I'm sorry, y'all. But, yeah. What was I saying?
This is my ghetto. I think it's still going. Yeah, it's still going. It just went screensaver.
Okay.
Continue.
So, like I was saying, I would give it 2 pretzels, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm not really impressed.
For both? For chicken and the beef?
For both. The beef for sure, kinda sucks. To me. I just was expecting a lot more. Yeah, I was expecting a lot more. But, I mean, I'm not trying to bad talk them or anything like that. But if it's going to be called taste, it should taste right. And I just didn't get that tonight.
The logo looked pornographic. Talk about the logo.
No, you talk about the logo. Hold on.
Give me the mic. Yeah, so the logo is kind of sexual. It's got these big red porn juicy lips, like what you see in the Rolling Stones. I think of the Rolling Stones when I see these red lips, juicy lips. Then the lips are open, like it's waiting for something. But the word, taste is next to it. So when you look it up on the web, what's this? Taste, the cheesesteak bar. Again, it's on 18th and JFK Boulevard. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of suggestive. But the crowd, I would say, everybody's laid back. It is not ghetto. No one did anything ghetto. People are just chilling. I mean, it is urban. Not urban, I'm sorry. I don't like that is being misused for black people. Urban means city. That's what urban means. City. It does not mean black. So let me rephrase that. It is most people here are predominantly black, but anybody coming here, I did see some other different melanated ethnicities. Yes. So, but we're downtown. As you can hear the cars beeping for no freaking reason. But the weather is gorgeous for November. What is today? The 20th? No.
The
17th. Yeah, it's really nice out here. So,
All right. I just want to say something.
well, wait. I'm going to say we did. Did you mention this that we waited a while?
Oh, no, I didn't get it.
Oh, let me say this. The girl told us, what, 30 minutes?
30 to 40.
Oh, she did say 30 to 40 minutes. You got yours like around 35? You think you got your cheesesteak in an hour?
Yes.
I'm going to say, I feel, okay, I feel like. Feels like it was 45 minutes. I say she got hers at 42. I got mine's like at 53, almost an hour wait for some jerk chicken cheesesteak. So it was a long wait. I didn't feel like it even should have been at that point because it started dying off in the place. People started leaving. So I don't know why. What is going on? Oh, okay. Well, people are dancing in the other restaurant next to us. Oh, wow. All right, Meek has some other stuff she wanted to say.
All right. I take back what I said. I'm not going to downplay them like that and say that it sucks, but I just was expecting a little bit better. And I'm going to just stick to that. I was expecting a little bit better. The cheesesteak was okay. And and I'm also going to say the wait was ridiculous. The wait was ridiculous.
The wait wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it, yeah. So, you know, I don't know, y'all. You can check it out for yourselves, see how you like it. And, yeah.
I wanted to say something about the atmosphere. It's casual. You ain't, they do have some type of bouncer or whatever the hell he is, but maybe he's just making sure there's no really young people coming in because it is a bar. They have I guess it's a full service bar. Now, if you look at their menu, there's some stuff going on behind me. So, what? Okay. Anyways, now I don't know if they have hookah service up in this piece, but we did see a hookah. Well, I smelt it first, that tarish hookah smell, and then we looked at the end of the bar, and someone was smoking a hookah. Somebody's smoking something out here, and it's driving me crazy. But it is not Mary Jane. It's probably the damn hookah somewhere that I can't see. So I'm not sure. You'll have to call and ask Taste if they offer hookah services, if you're into hookahs. I personally am not. I'll try it once, but hey. But it is a casual environment. You can wear jeans, whatever. Why would it not be? It's a cheesesteak bar. It's a cheesesteak bar, people. Let's get real here. All right? But it's a chill atmosphere. People are cool, And that's all I got to say. Anything else you want to say, Meek? 'Cause she's distracted by these people dancing behind us at the other restaurant.
It's just not what I expected. That's all. Top to bottom, not what I expected. When I walked in, not what I expected. When I tasted cheesesteak, not what I expected. And that's just it.
How you feel about the service?
The service was great.
Are you being serious?
Yes. I say the service was great. I really would give them a thumbs up for the service because they were, to me, attentive. Like they really paid attention to you. When you went to the bar, they asked you immediately if you could be helped, what you wanted. And then they asked a few times, were you okay? Is everything okay? You need anything? So I like that. It's just not what I expected as far as the taste of the cheesesteak from the place called Taste.
Okay. I didn't think that at first they weren't attentive. They was all over the place, but once we caught their attention, then they remained attentive to us and watched us because they knew we was waiting for a while. So even the bartenders, which had nothing to do with the food itself, they were just serving the drinks. They did was trying to get our food out to us when they knew it came up, especially me because I was really waiting on my chicken cheesesteak, the jerk chicken. Now there are other places over here. Some place called Yummy Sushi, which is next door. And then we're still in some other place called Misconduct Tavern. And we're looking behind us, and there is some misconduct going on in this tavern.
Yes.
Apparently. I don't know. Tell them what you saw, Mug.
So I saw a lady dancing, and it was very disturbing. Like she wasn't twerking or anything like that. It's just she didn't know how to dance, and it just kept, distracting me from talking about taste the way that I wanted to. So excuse me or forgive me for my delivery tonight. I was very, very distracted.
So that was your last words about everything? Okay. All right. So, yeah, like I said, the beef cheesesteak was I give it 3 pretzels. The chicken jerk chicken cheesesteak, or the jerk chicken steak, I would say it's a 3.5 pretzels. It's a little bit better than I ate, but it ain't all that. Now service, out of 5 stars, I'll give them 4. 'Cause we didn't get no stink attitude or nothing like that. They were just, I think they were just a little overwhelmed and busy for how overwhelmed they were. They were still pleasant. So, yeah. And that's all. All right, so we still out here on JFK. And I forgot to mention the drinks. I mean, I know we're in inflation right now in 2023, but they kind of sky high, and I'm talking about their cocktails. So the beers are like domestic or import. They're about $8. That's just across the board. That's what it shows on the menu. But the cocktails, I think the minimum cocktail is the average cocktail is about $22. And while we were standing there at the bar waiting for our cheesesteaks, I noticed that the cocktails that people were drinking were in these small, like those clear plastic cups that you get at parties and stuff. They were quite small. So ain't no way in hell I'm paying $22 for a Dixie cup of a cocktail. So beware of that. I would suggest if you come to taste the cheesesteak bar, you come during happy hour if you want to get your drink on with your cheesesteak, because then it might be somewhat reasonable at that point. And I believe, don't quote me, just check the website, I believe that they have a happy hour at least 6 days a week, if not 7. I remember seeing that they have happy hour on Saturday, so at least that. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that because, yeah, things are high these days. Groceries, gas, life in general. So, anyways, toodaloo. So after we left the cheesesteak bar called Taste, we walked over to the beer garden, which is called Upton, which I didn't even realize that. But yeah, Upton Beer Garden, that's UPTOWN. Where is that?
On 16th and JFK.
Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah, so we've been there before. I don't know, what was that like? Was that like a couple years ago or like a year ago?
A few years ago.
A few? I don't think it was that long.
It was a few. It wasn't last year, and it wasn't the year before.
You saying it wasn't even 2021? It had to have been 2021. Wow. Well, okay. So it's been a minute since we've been there.
Hmm.
But the first time I would say we went, it was chilly. I think we went in October or something, and either 2020 or 2021. I can't remember. And it was just kind of plain and basic. But this year it's November. It was November 17th, so they already had the Christmas stuff out, and it was really cute and bright and festive. It was a warmer environment than the first time we went. So, yeah. But anyways, I'll let you start.
So basically, it was really, it was really nice. It was warm and inviting. They had like heated lamps all over the place. Um, it looked like they had what do you call those things?
Fire pits.
Yeah, fire pits, and it looked like swings, and it was just a lot of stuff that wasn't there before. And it seemed like they added more bars because before it was just like the one bar.
I think before it was just two bars, and it was one in the front that you would see, and then one in the back. But it looks like they acquired more area in the back part, more
Right.
space, and they added what I think we saw four bars total.
Yeah, it looked like about four bars. So,
Yeah.
if you wanted to get away from one spot, you could go to the next spot, and it was just nice. What was I going to say? I had a drink called "You Filthy Animal." That was like a coconut based drink, kind of like a coconut margarita, if it's a such thing. It had tequila in it, coconut lime, um, lemon juice, I think, and cranberry garnish.
Was
And it
it
was this other stuff. I forget what it was called.
was there another liquor in there?
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it, but
Okay.
when I try to look back, hopefully I have pictures of the menu, and I can look back and tell you guys what it was called.
I
But
think I asked you to take a picture of what was in that drink from the menu. So I definitely want that from you so I can
yeah,
try to recreate it.
yeah, but it was pretty good. It tastes like coconut. Yeah, like a coconut margarita, because you could taste the tequila in it. Um, the coconut was in there. I'm sorry, I have like things going on right now while I'm trying to record this podcast. Sorry, guys.
What's it, the cat?
No, the kid.
Oh. Hmm. So, oh, you know what? If I try to recreate that drink, I'm going to think I'm going to do it with rum.
Rum.
Remember about
Yeah,
that
it's
coconut
coconut
rum?
rum.
Yeah.
Yeah, coconut rum.
I could put the tequila in there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was yummy. Meek let me taste it, and yeah, I like that. That was a pretty
And
good drink.
then I had another I had shots. That one was called You're a Mean One. And that I feel like that one was okay. Towards the bottom of the shot it had like grenadine, guess, in the bottom. So it was like really sweet towards the end of it. But it was like that one had, I think, lime.
I thought it was supposed to
Or
be like a lemon shot, but that didn't dominate. To me,
no.
what did it taste like to you?
It tastes like, to me, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think.
See, to me, it tastes like a Jolly Rancher, which I liked.
It was like apple sours or something in there.
Okay. Yeah, it tastes like a green apple Jolly Rancher a little bit to me.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, just so you know, when you order that, what'd you say it was called again?
You're a mean one.
It comes in two shots, so you're getting a double shot when you order it.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're small, but hey.
But you get double, and I think the price was like it was an okay price. I think it was like $12 for two shots.
Oh, was it? Okay, I thought it was
hmm
15. Okay.
No, it was like $12 for those two shots, and then I think my other drink was about maybe 15.
Okay.
So it was much better pricing to go there and drink than to go to the other place we were at.
And way more festive if you're feeling the whole holiday spirit. And we're not even at Thanksgiving yet, and they got that stuff out there. You'll like it. It's lit up with Christmas stuff, the Grinch, and all that kind of stuff. But it's for adults, of course, because it's a bar. It's a beer garden. But like yesterday was like, I think it was 60 degrees when we were out there. But if it's cooler than that, like Meek had said, I'll bleep it out. Like Meek had said, there's heat lamps everywhere. They had fire pits and all that stuff to keep it warm because they want people to come out there and spend their money.
hmm
Yeah.
And we were talking to the bartender yesterday, and she said even when it rains and it's like torrential downpours, people still try to go to the beer garden.
Yeah, she did. That's why I was like, because, yeah, it's open outside. There's part of that beer garden that is covered in, I don't know, like shed-like? I don't know how to describe that. But that can insulate it and keep people inside that part. But the rest of it's like outside and open. So there's no roof or anything except over the individual bars that are in the back. But
Yeah.
that's why I said, like, well, so what do you guys do when it rains? And she said they're still out there. So
hmm
I was like, okay. But yeah, just so you know, you want to, the temperature drops, there's heat lamps out there, things like that. So you can still chill if you like that kind of cold thing. I probably won't be doing that. But, because I
But
know, yeah.
it was cool because I think I remember when we did go to for the first time. It was around COVID, like when COVID first started, and we didn't want to be indoors, so that's why we found that place. We were walking down City Hall, and we stumbled across that place.
Yeah, it was cooler when we went, but we stayed in the front part that's actually the building part that they can close off to the backyard part. So,
Right.
but yeah, it was really nice last night. There was people out there, so it was a crowd. So you want to, if you like to be around people and you want to feel alive, there, it was a nice crowd, but it wasn't overcrowded or crazy. Not last
No,
night.
no.
Yeah. So, yeah, I liked it better the second time. The only thing is the bartender. There was two bartenders at the bar that we were at in the back. The female bartender, she's really cool. Liked her a lot. Very hospitable. Very I don't know what else I want to say. But jovial, whatever. But the other guy was a little bit. I don't know how to take it from him.
Snooty. He was dry. He was real dry and snooty. Like
Yeah,
he was like,
he said all the customer service things like how are you ladies doing tonight, whatever. But his facial expressions that went with it were the opposite.
right.
It was
Like I do not want to serve you.
yup.
That's what he
Yeah.
gave. He gave like I do not want to serve you. Um,
Yeah. It was all in his face. Um I was trying to do, was it a class thing or was it a race thing? I don't know.
oh,
I can't figure out what it was.
me either.
It wasn't a female male thing, I don't think. So,
Do you
yeah,
know that beeping?
I don't. Thank God.
Okay.
But yeah, so we didn't care for the male bartender in the part we were at cuz like I said, he came up and said hello and asked us, let him know he's ready, but it wasn't really friendly at
No.
all. Mm-mm. The other girl loved her.
Yeah,
It
she
was
was
great.
cool.
Very chill. They had some other drink that I'm curious about. It was some kind of sangria. And
It
then
was called Santa Sangria.
it was what?
It was called Santa Sangria, and they
Okay.
had like cinnamon sticks in there with what else was something in there? I'm trying to think. I know the cinnamon sticks stood out to me.
Was it a cab or
And it was
Merlot?
Cabernet. It was like
Okay.
Cabernet, cinnamon sticks, and yeah, cinnamon sticks.
There was some other stuff in it too. It's like a juice. It was probably cranberry or something, and because for order for it to be a sangria, you got to add some fruit to it. Because basically the whole purpose or the history of sangria, it was basically if you had really bad wine and you wanted to make it taste better, that's why they would throw additional fruit in it, let it marinate, and it make that bad wine taste better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a couple other things in there. I can't remember. But anyway, it comes in this cute little package they give you. It's a plastic cup that replicates a present. Didn't it have a straw in it too? I think so.
It
Yeah.
had like a little twisty straw.
Okay. Yeah, it was cute. So if I go back there again before the end of the year, I might try that just because I'm just curious what it tastes like. But
Didn't you ask the lady what it tastes like, and she said it was okay?
oh yeah, there was a couple next to us. She was like, "It's okay." Yeah. Um. Then so I had a beer with what kind of flavoring? Supposed to have like a cherry flavor, whatever. I cannot remember the name of it. Do you remember?
Hold on, let me see. It was
It was.
called.
I think it was like $8. Oh, and that's another thing while she's looking that up. Uh, I recall the first time we went to that beer garden that when we got like a beer, it was like in maybe a 10-ounce cup. When I ordered the beer, this holiday beer, when I ordered this beer, it came to me. What would you would say, 6 ounces, Meek?
It was called the Mad Elf.
Okay, so I got the Mad Elf. I like the way it tastes. It's a darker beer. It's not a stout or anything like that. I don't drink those because it feels like
It
bricks
was
in
a
my stomach.
holiday ale with cherry and honey.
Holiday Ale. So it's on the medium amber colored side, a little bit darker than that. It tastes pretty good. It actually felt kind of light on my stomach, so I was fine with it. But what I was just mad about was the size. I swear it was like 6 ounces. And I remember when we had beers before there, you said several years ago. I know you exaggerating. But
Uh,
it was probably like a 10-ounce cup that you got. So I don't know if this is some holiday stuff or this is some inflation nonsense. But yeah, that was the only thing I was disappointed with, how much beer I got in my cup. Because those cups are smaller than usual. All in all, I would, people visiting or whatever, even locals, yeah, it's a nice chill time. You can be casual. And if it's going to be cold outside, be aware. Like I said, they got fire pits and heat lamps everywhere. So it'll probably be a good time. I would give it 4 stars in general. The service we had that night, that was half and half. How many stars I'm gonna give that? It just gets a 3, just because of
I
that
would
dude.
say, I would say 5 4. I would give it like 3.5.
For service.
Um, just overall, I give it 3.5. If you just equal out everything.
So 3.5 pretzels on a taste and 3.5 stars for the service.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was pretty fair. Like, it wasn't anything spectacular or anything like that. Oh my gosh, I'm dealing with a lot going on over here. It's a lot going on over here, by the way, guys. So,
That's all right, because I'm gonna let you go. And hey, you guys, thanks for joining us on this particular podcast. Hope you got a little something out of it if you want to check these places out. Just remember, like, this is our personal opinions, and it's not like we tried everything on the menu. It's just a little bit of what we have tasted, and we just give our take on it. Let us know what you think in the comments if you're listening to this on Spotify. And even you can make some suggestions in the comments as well of where you think we should go to next. That's either on Spotify or YouTube. So, peace out.